Got Wally, tell them what they're getting this time. Cranberries.
The list was back there. I can't remember what everything is.
Anyway, it's not that much to tide a family over for any length of time, and it takes a lot of hauling. We had to pay to get somebody to help us go get the food, and we're going to be handing out over 200 food boxes next Saturday. And after that, we buy emergency food, and people donate our emergency food, which is back there.
Yeah.
Then we have commodities, and they have to pass the government guidelines to get those. And then we're trying to reenact our bag lunch program, which we bought enough food to make 200 bag lunches, but we were giving out at one time over 700 bag lunches every weekend with teams taking them out because the children don't get to eat on the weekends, as you'll see when you go to Eastern. Some of them don't have any food in their house now. It's this close to the end of the month already. So we'll be taking bag lunch. Y'all will be able to help make some the commodity bags, and then tomorrow at the visit and take some of the bag lunches out. And then we've got the store down there. We got a building over in town. That's where we keep supplies. Last winter we about ran out of clothing for our store because it was snowing so much, and people wanted to come and they couldn't get here. So we got low on clothes, and so then we had $700 light bills and water bills because every water line in the whole building. You can tell there it's still messed up right there. We've got to get that fixed. It's not leaking anymore, and we had to get a new hot water heater.
Yeah, you was working on that when I was in
The water was everywhere, over 3 stories. 36 tiles came down in the kitchen and all that, so we had the time in the winter.
And you said it's old school?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have put ministries in the schools, but you wouldn't believe that we had over 500 come through here last Christmas. We did we're doing like 3 Christmas parties, or trying to, in each different location. So right now we're trying to collect enough food for 500 food boxes for that. Toys for, when you figure 500 families, that's at least 1,000 people that will be able to come through and get their things, not just this building. I'll show you another one that we work with that's bigger, and it's got a sanctuary. So we're having one down there, and then another group from Dawsonville, Georgia is coming and going to do one at a church here in town that's Christ Cathedral, and they've got a life center out in the back, and they're going to let us use that one for that. And then if they have any shoe boxes and all left from that party, then they'll give it to us for our other 2. So it's an ongoing thing, and we got picture albums and things you can look at pictures, and we got a video. Is everybody here? If you're good?
From this church, yes. And then we've got another church that we're going to wait on.
They should be here like 6.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking about, 6 o'clock.
Well, we might want to just call them and tell them to go ahead and eat their own supper.
Okay.
It's not going to float.
Do you have any cell phone service here?
No, but I do have Wi-Fi upstairs. And on the bottom of the router up there, the longest number on it is the password in capital letters, so you can use internet up there. And you can use this phone and get out anywhere down here.
Okay. Local call on.
No, you can call. We paid because we had to pay to get Wi-Fi and all that. So, so people that need to call out can use this phone.
All right.
Oh, Jill,
Show us where we're
tell
going to
them
stay.
they need to eat.
Good, gently used ones if we have them. But we gave out over 1,000 last year and didn't have enough. There were still people that didn't have them, but the goal is to get sleeping bags if we can, because they can wrap up in them if they don't have a bed, which you'll see homes that don't have windows and dirt floors. Then they have to have something, and the sleeping bags work better because they're warm as long as they're in the sleeping bag, except for their face and toboggans and stuff like that. And as she was getting in the house, she turned her foot, the same foot that's operated. Her foot was sprained or broke one, and she can't hardly walk. And we started their house. They need the rug put down, another room on for her. And 8 grandkids stay with her down there. And there's some of the ones you'll be taking bag lunches and stuff to. And see what the needs are with her home situation. Because some of them do have dirt floors now. And no windows. We got some plexiglass coming in the mornings. And so he has to carry water, as do most of the people from the sides of the mountain, if they can't afford it's purer than the city water.
Right, yeah. Well, we saw a couple springs on the way over here.
And then there's some that you'll see that catch rainwater to flush the commodes and stuff.
Makes sense.
If they have the bathrooms in
That's
their house.
good.
Or catch the rainwater in lieu of not having bath water.
Right.
So, but anyway, you'll be seeing some of those conditions when we take out our bag lunches and stuff. I hate to visit and not take something to them,
Absolutely.
so.
Well, All right, so well, let's go get some of this stuff unloaded.
I may never I'm in the Lord's army. Yes, sir.
Teach me that.
I'm in the Lord's army. Yes, sir.